And this should be a great ball game we've got coming up right here between these two ball clubs. Batesville advancing via a no-hitter in the first round yesterday by Gage Wood, who is their third baseman today. Thank goodness. We don't have to worry about him pitching today. Batesville was actually the 3 seed coming out of the Central behind Jonesboro and Marion. Marion was just beaten by Van Buren in the game before us. Jonesboro has advanced through, and they will play Greene County Tech tomorrow. So that's the 1 and the 4 seeds meeting up. Marion was trying to make it 3 for 3 for the East, but Van Buren had other thoughts. Batesville here trying to make it 3 out of 4. Let's see if the Bulldogs can thwart their dreams and make it 2 from the West, 2 from the East, which are the 2 best baseball conferences, I think, really, this season. I thought Texarkana might make some more noise, but they were eliminated today. So this should be a fantastic event. We're over here at Annie Camp Junior High, which I guess the school's over behind us. Mm-hmm. But this is where Jonesboro plays their high school games, and it's a nice facility. It's kind of off in a housing addition. Trees around the left field, center field wall. Scoreboards out in right center. Got some old light poles, the old like wood, like light poles. But
that's them old REA poles.
Yeah, that's right, baby. But a nice facility, natural grass, natural dirt, which brings a tear to my eye.
The surface is beautiful.
Is there any other kind of dirt besides the natural dirt? Is there artificial dirt?
I'm sure there is.
Old Glory and the Arkansas state flag out in dead center field. The temperature's 70 degrees. We're getting close to first pitch here as the umpires have made their way out. The way I understand it, the umpires for game 1 this morning were in traffic and pushed this whole thing out of whack. And then, as you can realize, the 4th game of any day when you're going to have 4 in a row is going to be behind schedule. There's no possible way it's going to be on time. And that's what's happened. We've just kind of backed up a little bit. And here we are nearly 2 hours behind scheduled first pitch as the skippers are meeting at home plate. I've got, yes, that is Jonesboro's home field. I've got, well, I say it is. Isn't this where Jonesboro plays, right? Yeah,
yes.
I got the state champs banner out there, 2016, 2013, yeah. A couple of recent state champions, and one of the 13 was against Greenwood, as a matter of fact, up at Baum Stadium. A tough one. Bulldogs blew a 4-0 lead, I believe, lost 5-4 in that game. But Kelly Rush was who I had down as their skipper, is what I found on their scorebook. Nick Watson is an assistant coach. Talon Ropick, I'll just go with that, and Addison Rayford, the rest of the staff. Chase Byers, the assistant, in there with Mr. Crimmers and Poppy Mikado. And the skipper, in really his first year as Greenwood, Chad Mikado, out at home plate right now. I caught a little bit of passion from Coach last night that I really hadn't seen, and boy, was it nice. Almost strutting his feathers a little bit out there with pure Greenwood swag, which I have no problem with. As you know, I obviously talk a lot of trash for Greenwood, but I don't mind the coaches doing it. If you're we like to walk the walk. If you're gonna talk the talk, you got to walk the walk, and we sure did. Sending Sheridan back to South Arkansas with a nice 11-3 win over the 1 seed. There was a little bit of back and forth out on the field, some gamesmanship, and it is what it is. The game ended how I thought it should have, with Greenwood winning 11-3.
Handily.
And it was with the 2-run dinger in the top of the first by Matt Mundy just set the table, and it was off to the races. This should be a good one, though. As I said, their ace, obviously, Gage Wood, who threw a no-hitter. I believe that's who it was. Threw a no-hitter yesterday. He's at third base today now. Then you got to see what they got in their number 2 hole. It's a kid named Matt Walmsley. So we'll have to see what Matt's got. I know what our number 2's got. Reed Carroll is going to get the ball today for Greenwood. That really jumbles up defensively things. You move Harrison Adams over to second, put you Weaver at third. I thought we might see Landry Jerica at third base. But, you know, Hayden's a senior. Not in the batting order today, but he is over at third base. And we'll see how it goes throughout the night. I know Jerica stopped at 59 pitches yesterday, so he's available tomorrow for, I believe, 35, a limited number if need be if we get there. I think Van Buren, who won a pretty good game against Marion a while ago, 6-4, I think their ace did the same thing on Thursday, only went 59 pitches, so they'll be able to use him in tomorrow's game. They have advanced to the semifinals, and that's a 2:30 first pitch. Speaking of advancing to the semifinals, the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs did so earlier today up at Mountain Home with a nice 11-5 win over Marion as well. So they struggled a bit early on, and Coach went with and brought the freshman Tori Howard in, and she pitched dandy. Macy Cutzinger, another great game. Cartwright with another great game at the plate. And the ladies win, and they advance to the semifinals again this year. And they will get either BB or Paragould, I believe. That will be at 2:30. So both Greenwood teams, if the Bulldogs can win tonight, they'll be playing at 2:30. We'll stay in Jonesboro with the radio side, and we've got live stream at both places. If for some reason the Bulldog baseball team gets beat tonight, we will head up to Mountain Home and do that game tomorrow with full stream and radio broadcast. So if you'll just tune in tomorrow at 2:30, either here at the Sports Hog if you're on the radio or over on one of our sister stations, there's going to be some Greenwood sports going on at 2:30 one way or the other. So, and that's good to know. We play Mountain Home tomorrow. Coach Saki just sent me a text, so the Mountain Home Lady Bombers won. I think I said the 2 teams that weren't even playing. Mountain Home won, so we will play the Lady Bombers tomorrow, a team we've beaten already, obviously, in regular season. They played BB. They won in extra innings 2-1. For Greenwood, Chance Oaf will lead off. Reed Carroll's in the 2 hole. He's our pitcher. Oaf's out and right. Caden Brown in center field. He was magical last night out in center, ran out a couple of balls. Good night at the plate. Matt Mundy, another stellar performance last night. He's at first base. Aiden Kennan will be our DH. Harrison Adams at second base. Luke Brewer's out in left field. Dylan Strozier is playing catcher again, and Bryce Morgan will play shortstop. I've talked about it earlier. Hayden Weaver at third, not in the batting order. Tyus Rush is the shortstop for Batesville. Caleb Teague is their center fielder. Jack Lanier is their catcher. Gage Wood at third. Gavin Smart plays first base. John Todd Stalker is their right fielder. Taylor Darty is their left fielder. Bean Baxter, my all 2021 all-name team. Bean Baxter's out there at DH. Wes Lang will play second base, and then Matt Walmsley is their pitcher, not in the batting order. I'm going to stay with Wes Lang until somebody tells me different. It is 7:22, and we are getting ready for first pitch. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Well, glad you hung around, and hopefully you went ahead and ate some dinner before the game. It's supposed to be at 5:30, so you had plenty of time. We'll grab you a bite to eat. Had a little Chick-fil-A over here in Jonesboro. So we're ready to go. A right-handed pitcher is Matt Walmsley. He's a little bit smaller in stature, going over the top. You're watching on the live stream. You can see him getting loose. I knew I was going to do it. Batesville in black tops, orange trim, black hats with orange B on the top, gray trousers. Most have them down to the ankles. There are 3 or 4 with the black and orange stirrups on. And God bless you boys for wearing the stirrups. That's where I'm at. I'm full stirrups if I'm in there. Greenwood, again, in their grays. I don't even think we washed them. Just put them back on. Let's party. I mean, we're on borrowed time. Let's go.
Oh, I saw a certain coach doing laundry last night, so I'm pretty sure they got washed.
Well,
At 11:30 at night, he was still doing laundry.
hey, why they make the big bucks.
Skipper was
Yeah.
up and down the hallway.
So they're in their all grays, Greenwood, navy blue across the front, navy blue numerals on the back. Winner of this gets the Van Buren Pointers right here tomorrow at 2:30 scheduled start time. No wind at all, not a breath of wind. A little bit of clouds, 70 degrees, perfect. The sun is set behind us, so no one's going to have any worry about the sun in their eyes. Just a little bit of the lighting might be there. We're ready for baseball, three-man crew. Coach Chase Byers over at third base, Mikado at first base. Greenwood occupies the first base dugout. Here's Chance Oath. A left-handed bat, and the first one's in there and swing and a miss. Just got a piece of it, actually, tipped into the glove. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. Oath, a little dribble to second base. Gathered there, over to first in time for out number one. Oath got on base twice in the leadoff spot last night, first inning and third inning. A little dribbler that time to Lange, and no problem. Here's Reed Carroll, Greenwood's pitcher, with one down. Here in the top of the first. Batesville the higher seed, so they, or I guess lower seed, however you want to say it, a smaller number than ours. So the smaller number seed gets the home field advantage in this tournament. The old days, you could upset the one seed, you got their spot in the bracket, but it's not the way it is anymore. Here's Carroll. That's inside, and I got to have him wearing that one. It's 2-0. Mikado, an old catcher, he wants you to wear that thing. Even your pitcher, I'd like to see, he's got a little bit of an elbow pad on there. Just missed, 3-0. I'm sitting right beside your camera view. If you're watching the live stream, we're right behind home plate, so we got a good vantage point down here by the netting. Reed Carroll's 3-0. He's taking all the way, and it's way outside. There's a one-out walk for the Greenwood pitcher and Caden Brown. Heading to UCA. I think Carroll's going to Carl Albert. He's going to be courtesy run for 23.
That's Luke Brewer.
That's what I thought, but he's in left field. Maybe I got a wrong lineup. I guess the lineup may have been wrong. I'll have to check that because the one I got from the press box had Brewer in left, batting seventh. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to find out. Nonetheless, here's Caden Brown. It's upstairs, ball one. Little breaking ball tried to break. I know Monday's on deck, so that's for sure. 0-1 to Brown. Anyway, Carroll, I believe, is heading to Carl Albert. Play some baseball. Oath going to Arkansas Tech, and that's in the dirt. Brewer's off to the races. He'll take second base, no problem. 2-0 count. Greenwood's got something brewing here in the top of the first with no outs. And a runner out at second. Walk and a wild pitch. Or pass ball, maybe. That hit the catcher. Got to gobble that one up. Here's Brown with a 2-0 count. Hitters count right here. Let's see if Walmsley can get him something to drive. Caden can sure been swinging a good bat. Big gap out in right center. Huge gap down the right field line. Here it comes. That's what he was trying to do, and he fouls it up out of play over the top. 2-1. Sean Holland in the house over here.
How you doing?
Running the live stream. Got Ty Adams working the camera. Man, he's hard up. It's hard to find good help these days. Appreciate Mr. Adams helping us out. All the dads that have helped. 2-1, swing and a miss, a little off speed. It's a good pitch. 2-2 now to Brown. One out here, top of the first, runner at second. And it's Luke Brewer. I'm not sure how or why. We'll have to keep an eye on that with my lineup card. May be wrong. Brown's up there with a 2-2 count. Here it is. That's just inside fair. That's going to score Brewer from second. He's on his horse around, and they're going to throw to second. No problem for Caden Brown. A one-out double and an RBI. And the Bulldogs have an early lead. Oh, baby. Caden Brown comes through again. Well, that's how you do it. You got to make them pay for walking batters, and that's exactly what happened there. And now Matt Monday. I think he was two for 5 last night. And then the first inning hit the dinger to dead center. We've got 385 to dead center here, 300 down the left field line, and 318 down the right field line. So a short portion left. But you saw Monday go to dead center last night, hit it. And really with the wind kind of hurting him, too. He was coming in from left field. Let's see if he can just get the bat on the ball. We don't need any heroics now. Just get that guy in. That one's in the dirt. Good job back here by Lanier to block that, because it's not going to take Brown very long to go 90 feet over there.
No.
So you've really got to gobble it up if you're Batesville's pitcher or catcher, and it's Jack Lanier right now. Here's a 1-0 to Monday. Big Matt's a right-handed bat, and he chops this one to the shortstop. Good glove. Up with it to first, and got him for out number 2. That's their shortstop there is Tyus Rush. 6-3 on the put out. There's 2 down. Brown, of course, advanced over to third. And here's Aiden Kennan, the DH. Be curious to see what we do with, I guess you can courtesy run and play. I don't know how that works. I guess it's possible. Kennan will dig in from the right side. He had an RBI walk last night. The other 2 at-bats weren't as opportune. See Aiden get that bat going here. Second round action, 5A State. There's a chopper foul to the third base dugout. Hey, coach made a nice bare hand over there from Batesville. 1 strike to count. Top of the first, 1-0. Bulldogs have a run across. A 1-out walk, a courtesy run, move up on a pass ball, and Brown's RBI double. And another good job right there from Lanier to gobble that thing up. 1-1. He couldn't find it. He thought it might have escaped. In the game before, we saw quite a few come off the backstop and then just right back to the plate. So you've got to leave your head on a swivel. If you see a pass ball, you can't just take off. You better make sure that ball stays back here. Probably, 20 feet behind home plate to this wall?
20 feet, and this wall is brick.
Yes.
So it's going to get a bounce.
If it comes directly back, it's going directly back to home plate. You've got to be careful. That ball's a curve ball. So 2-1 now to Kennan. 2 outs here, top of the first.
There's a little bit of padding right behind home.
Gotcha.
But
Kennan rips one, shortstop, nice backhand, across the diamond, got him.
Yep.
Good look from there from Mr. Rush at shortstop. 6-3 on the putout, and the Bulldogs got a little action, though. There was 1 hit, 1 run, no errors. We left a man on base. Well, it's a good start for Greenwood, the 4 seed from the south, and they lead 1-0 over Batesville as we go to the bottom of the first. We'll take a quick break on Greenwood Sports Center Online and the Sports Hog 103.5. Thank you.
Dr. Smith was a champion in Mountain Home today.
I can't believe he got it hooked up. I told him
he got it hooked up, ran the whole game.
I can't believe. I tried to get Harley to go down and move the pictures for him, the cameras, but he shunned her off.
Well, what's she know about softball?
Right. That's fine. Bring it on. We are back here in Jonesboro, Hurricane Diamond, Annie Camp Junior High. Nice facility, beautiful. Grass manicured perfectly. Jonesboro into the semifinals tomorrow against Greene County Tech. Van Buren's punched their ticket. The winner of this gets the Pointers. Greenwood, of course, in the West with Van Buren, beat the Pointers earlier this year. Split with them, if you will. really gave him the 2 runs Jerica had the first game of that doubleheader, and both runs were unearned. Just some errors led to both of those runs. The second game was an extra inning affair. Went 9 innings, I believe. We won by 2, 6-4, maybe 4-2, something like that. It was 2-0 game 1.
We did not get to live stream from Van Buren.
Right, we did not. It was radio only that night. So don't go back and try to scout the game. It's not on there.
No.
But I know we split with them for sure. And here's Tyus Rush, who was fantastic in the top half and made a couple of nice plays in the field out there. Their shortstop. He'll lead off things, a right-handed bat. And they have sent their starter. He's down in the bullpen staying loose. That's interesting. First pitch swinging. Brown's going to draw this beat. Nope, Oaf's coming in as well. And he's got it. No problem for Chance Oaf.
Yep.
I like that 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what we're talking about. Reed Carroll. Ronnie Nelson's got us tuned in over in Bristol, Virginia. Appreciate it, brother. Always. Bill Ginger's got us tuned in. Lots of folks back in the River Valley over there listening and watching. Welcome. Here's Caleb Teague. Strike call from Reed Carroll. Reed, you know, that's always the deal when you get in high school in the state tournament. Do you have a number 2? You got a number 3. Everybody's got an ace pretty much. You don't want to hide your ace pitcher in round 1. We saw a couple teams do that and cost them yesterday. Well, Greenwood's been real fortunate over the years, man, going back to 10 or 15 years, to have 2 great pitchers. And we've got them now. Carroll has just gotten better and better as the season's gone on. And he's a dandy with throwing that nasty stuff right there. There's Weaver. Nice gobble. You know, Hayden's had some trouble over there at third base, and you wonder the first ball to him. We'll see what happens. Boom. No problem for the senior. That is a great feeling to see Weaver.